guess you can. Sort of like the window is kind of like blinding the view, but hi, good morning, good evening, good day, happy June, happy Pride. I'm making myself some ramen right now because I am so tired, and this week has made me feel so rough. But today I'm going to be celebrating Pride with my sibling, and I really should not be leaning on the stove. But yeah, I just wanted to do like a small video update because okay, yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, and you can see me better. So I just wanted to do like a small update because I woke up this morning watching one of friends vlogs. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just keep adjusting the camera until I feel happy with it because I'm just a big perfectionist. I will always be a big perfectionist. Blessing and a curse. But I was watching her vlogs, and I love watching her vlogs because I just, whenever I like look at her videos, I just like, I want to go there. I want to go to Brooklyn. I want to go to Barcelona. I want to go, and I actually did go to Japan. I just want to travel around so bad, and my thought was this morning was like, man, I hope I can be like Fran someday, because you know what, she's so cool. Like, she's such a cool person. And then I thought to myself, you know, I have that thought process a lot. Like, man, I wish I was this person. Man, I wish I was this person when I grow up to be this age. And at the end of the month, I know that I'm going to be turning 31. And is that a big thing? Yeah, no. Like, yes and no. But I kind of, when I turned 30 last year, I didn't really do all that much for my birthday. And usually when you have your 30th birthday, it's like the biggest birthday you have, and then all the other birthdays kind of like, you know, they're not as like extravagant or whatever. But I did want my goal to be going into my 30s to actually like start getting myself together. The camera's shaking. But my thought process was this morning is like, wow, I compare to myself to all these different people throughout my life, wanting to become them when I am their age. But when have I like asked myself the question, or like told myself in the mirror, like, wow, I'm happy with the person that I have become. Like, wow, I've done so many of these like different things, and I'm happy and I'm proud of myself for doing all these things because it's made me into the person that I am today. And I'm just a very like self-critical sort of person, and I kind of want my goal to be like going into 31 to be sort of working towards that, like being able to like look in the mirror and say like, wow, I'm really proud of the person that I am. I feel confident. I feel great. I feel good. about everything. And that's such a hard thing to put myself against. Like, that's a hard goal to achieve. And I mean, so I'm just sort of like going down the list of things of what I want to do when I'm like from now and when I turn to 31. Like, I want to keep in mind these three things. I want to work on my health, my physical health. I want to work on my mental health. Like, I want to read more books. I want to develop better coping mechanisms for myself, because even though I don't have like an issue with like any like substance abuse or whatever, I still have a hard time like coping with negative thoughts and feelings. And I really want to work on maintaining my relationships with people. That's a really hard thing for me because I have a hard time like reaching out and like getting in touch with friends. Like, I have friends that I have not seen like in years, like, because I mean, they live 2 hours away. I could just go and see them, but they're 2 hours away. That's 4 hours of my day. I might as well just stay with them, and that takes a lot of time for them. And then, but I want to cultivate a better livable environment for myself and cultivate healthier habits and build better relationships with people. I think that's my goal going into the next year of my life. Because, yeah, that's something I want to go towards. I want to like build towards like that mindset of like, hey, I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty happy the way things are and the way things happened, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy with the person in the mirror who's looking back at me. So, who's that girl I see? No. I don't know. Also, I gave myself a haircut yesterday. I don't know how I feel about it. I gave myself micro bangs again. But my hair was all the way down to here, and I cut it up here. And then I shaved down on the sides here, and now I'm just like I look like a page boy, like this. I don't know if I should. There's a part of me that's like, should I just shave it all off and try it again? But then the other part of me is like, no, it's fine. It's good. Nobody has said anything like bad about it. Like, literally the other day I went to the grocery store because I don't know. I didn't want to go into like Starbucks or like an independent coffee shop to get coffee. I was on the way to D&D and I wanted to like get a nice coffee for myself after having a long day at work. And the cashier there noticed like all of my like fish memorabilia, because like I was like wearing like some fishbone earrings and my Guy Harvey t-shirt that I recently cut, and they were just complimenting my fit, and I was like, thank you. And they also had like a lot of fish memorabilia at home, and I was just like, I didn't know how to respond because I was so tired. So I was like, you're so cute. I'm so sorry. All I can do is react. I don't know how to talk to you. Sorry. But we had a good conversation anyway. And that was so nice after having like a long day of just like putting together medical tools. I'm hanging in there. I feel like life for me right now is kind of just in a rough patch. And also being by myself officially has been not hard, but mostly saddening because, I mean, I still have Ruby's things. Ruby is my cat that ran away a few months ago. And I took down her signs this week, finally, because I was kind of putting it off because I was afraid that it would, like, ruin me a little bit. And I mean, yeah, it did. But I also need to learn that I can still grieve and move on with my life at the same time. And I also went to the animal shelter recently, and I wasn't really expecting to like find any cats there. I just wanted to go and look because I wanted a cat. I want a cat, but I just wanted to like see how I would feel going into there looking at cats while I'm still like, I guess, processing things. And I mean, I wasn't really expecting to like find like any cats to like take home or anything, but I ended up like meeting this cute kitten, and literally the whole time when I first came by, he would like run in front of like the other kittens in the room. They had like a kitten room, and he would run in front of the other kitten that I was trying to pet just for him to get pets, and then like kept like circling around me and like playing with me. And he once tried to like climb on me, but then he flopped over, and it was just like, oh, sweet baby. What a sweet baby. And the next day I couldn't stop thinking about him, and I was just like, okay, hang on. I can't jump into something this quickly. So I'm just gonna go back today and see how I feel seeing that kitten again. So I went back the next day, and all the kittens were very sweet. A different kitten came up to me and actually like sat in my lap and like took a small snooze, and she was so cute. So very cute. But then I was trying to like get some of the other kittens' attention, but he came over again. And I was just like, oh, wow. And then he did the same thing. He would circle around me and like ask for pets, and he would look up at me with like really big old eyes, like big pupils. And I was just like, oh no. Oh no, do I have to take him home now? The thing is, I can always take my time on these things. But I can also learn, I need to learn that there is room in my heart for a new cat, and I could still grieve my old cat, Ruby, at the same time. I'm not a griffin. I'm not a, like, I have to tell myself, I'm human. I am not a mythical creature that is loyal to one, and if they die, then that's it. You don't get another partner. You don't fall in love with anything else. Your love is dead. I am not a griffin. I am not a mythical creature. I am human, and I can learn to love and grieve at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot of processing. Ramen's almost ready. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta have ramen in the morning to make yourself feel something. Yeah. I put some cabbage and peanut butter into it. Anyway, I am gonna go to Pride with my sibling today, and hopefully we'll have a really good time. Yeah, yeah, I really need a good time. This week is, yeah. Hello. So it's the very next day after Pride. Um, did I get any footage from it? No, I did not get any footage from it because I am so bad at documenting like events and stuff because for some reason, like after I went to Japan, I had developed this like really bad irrational fear of filming crowds because like I didn't think about this while I was on a trip with all these like really cool artists and stuff. But I didn't even get to ask anybody if they want to be filmed or not. And that just got me all like, oh fuck, I shouldn't film people. No, because that's not that's not cool. You didn't ask for their consent on that sort of thing. Um, of course, did anybody stop me or reach out to me saying like, "Hey, I'm not comfortable with this"? No, they have not. But I don't know. I, for some reason, like to manage other people's feelings. And I think it's like I'm being considerate, but no, that's like, I don't know. Is it being considerate? I'm trying to be considerate. So I want to, I mean, I have a fear. So, but I did get some D&D dice from Pride, which is something that I really wanted to get because I feel like I don't really have enough D&D dice for my campaigns, or at least I feel like I don't have enough dice for me to play D&D because I only have one D20 because I lost my other D20 I think at work one day because I brought my bag with my D&D dice in my bag and it just slipped out, and so I only have one. So I got myself like these, like the one set of dice that I ended up getting was like this like cat themed dice. So like there's this, if you can see it, I don't know if the camera really wants to focus on it. Focus on the cat, focus on the cat, focus on the cat, not me, focus on the cat, not me. It doesn't really want to focus, but I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little cat face on there. You're so cute. And it also like has, let me see if I can get one of them. For their like D6 dice. Keep dropping it. They have like all these like little fish bones and like also like different kitty faces on there, if you can see it. I thought that was adorable, so I had to get that set. And I got myself another set, which is a set that I sort of always wanted to get. Like, I wanted something like star themed. It can come out. I guess I don't really have to show you all the dice, but I mean, some of them have stars, and like a few of them looked like they had like constellations and stuff. So I also really liked the the nice blue color. I'm sorry if my camera can't focus, but yeah, I was really happy with those. And I even got a free book from one of my favorite bookstores. And it's a book about how the school system during Reagan's presidency affected Black children and kind of undermined their growth within the school system. And I thought this might be a really good read, actually. So, and I want to read more books. So, I don't know. It was a good pickup. But now, let's get into the nitty gritty and actually show you like what I've been working on lately. Cause I mean, since it has been getting a little bit warmer, I've been designing some more bandanas because like I like the bandanas that I'm making right now, or like I do like the bandanas that I'm making right now. But my current bandanas, I only have like 3 different designs and I want to make more. So I am currently making a like pink lemonade moth design as a for a bandana. And so far I don't know what to do with it because like comparing it to like my other designs are very like intricate and detailed and they have like a lot of stuff going on. I feel like this one doesn't really have that much going on. Maybe it is just because like the fact that it's like such a simple concept. I'm worried that I'm just having a hard time figuring out what else to add to this. That maybe it's just like not enough. But that is my problem. I keep adding to something that just doesn't need a lot of stuff. So maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I could go back in and do a few more details to it. But I'm also working on that. And I'm also working on a Lily of the Valley design because it's sort of slowly becoming my favorite flower. And recently I went to a stationery shop and it just opened up in town and I am so excited about it because at the beginning of the year I was just like going into Michael's and like looking at their sketchbooks and they just didn't have the right sketchbook that I wanted. And I was just sitting there like, I wish I could find something closer that had all the supplies that I need. And lo and behold, a stationery shop opens up closer to me and also serves tea. It's amazing. But I got this like cute Lily of the Valley like pen there and it's been bringing me so much joy while I'm at work because I've started to do daily journaling in my Hobonichi notebook and I got it at the beginning of the year thinking that I would use it and I haven't been using it, but now I actually have a use for it now because yeah, at work I'm just trapped in my head all day just working on medical supplies and sometimes it's just nice to get all of the thoughts that I'm going through my head down on paper, and then there we go. I'm good for the rest of my day. And just writing with this in it, just it it makes me so happy. Like, I don't know. I just remember at one point, like, I lost like the little, those are all the other pens that I got from the stationery shop, but I lost this like flower bit at one point, and I was just like telling my supervisor at one point, like I was looking in the parking lot, and they were like, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, I'm looking for the topper of my pen because it brings me so much joy. Who knew a piece of plastic could bring me so much joy? I don't know. But I adore this pen, and now I sort of just want to make like a little bandana after like these little flowers because they're so cute. Like, they're adorable. I have an illustration of one of my rats like hanging off of one of them that has like little dewdrops on it. I need to print more of those out at some point. But yeah, I just really like this flower now, and I want to do a little bandana version of it because it just brings me so much joy. But so far, I'm just sort of trying to like get a good concept down. I was looking on Pinterest, and there was like this cute like snail on one of the flowers there, and I think there was also like a ladybug with them, but I liked the colors a lot. Like, I liked the red from the ladybug, and I really liked the snail, and I liked how it was like all sort of laid out. So I wanted to like also incorporate that into this. But instead of a ladybug, I turned it into a strawberry. Because like whenever I think of like snails and slugs, I think about them eating. And like they have like this like sort of like grabbing motion to them, because like essentially they're all muscle. Like, they don't have like teeth or anything, so any like soft substance they just kind of like, and it's very interesting just watching them eat. I love like watching like sped up videos of them just going like it's very cute. So I'm just working on that. I also thought about doing some pride bandanas, but pride came up on me really fast, and I still might do it. I still might make some pride bandanas. But I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm currently working on for right now. And I need to restock my Death Head moth bandana also, because they sold out really quickly. Like, I wasn't expecting them to go faster than my like Ghostly Oracle one, which was something that I was really proud of. I really liked the colors in that one. And I mean, wait, let me show you. But yeah, more people are geared towards buying this one that I made, and you see how like I'm sort of skeptical about the design on the other one, because this one has like a nice balance and like little things that you can look at within the bandana. But yeah, I'm surprised that people like this more than my other one, which is this one. Because maybe it's because I like the colors more in this one than the other one, but I think the other one is selling better. It's because, well, I mean, people love bugs. We all love bugs. We all like bugs. But yeah, I am making some more bandanas. I hopefully will work on like organizing my shop box too, because that's something else that I really want to work on this week. I'm taking today as a rest day because it's my only day off until next weekend. Oh, and back to like the stationery stuff. I got myself some more pens. Like I got this fountain pen, and I got myself some more of these brush pens that I really enjoy. I got some in Japan and I really liked them. So I'm so happy that I can also get them like close and locally. And I also got myself like this nice like ink brush pen, and I'm not sure what to do with it. But God, it comes out so nice and clean and smooth. I'm really excited to use this. I'm excited to use all of these on something. The dip pen, this is new for me because like I do have a dip pen, but I have to use like a little ink bottle for it. So having like a this is not a dip pen, this is a fountain pen. It's portable. So the ink is portable. So it's not a dip pen. So it's different for me to have to like wait for the ink to come to the tip. Or like the so it's different for me for like the ink to get to the tip slower than normal. But this is kind of nice to use because it also comes out really nice and smooth. So very excited with these. I'm excited to organize my shop box and work on bandanas. That's a whole plan for this week. That's what I want to do. Yes. But yeah, I hope that you enjoy the rest of the video. I am sorry that I talk so much. But I mean, like, I mostly do these videos mostly for my own entertainment because I like editing and sharing my experience. So, I mean, I like filming too. I've always liked filming ever since I was like younger. Like me and my friends would like make up skits and like act them out like on camera, and then we would like roll back the camera and like rewatch them over and over again. It was always super fun. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay. Hey, so it's been a hot minute since I've filmed. Um, that's mostly because I've been slightly busy, and currently, even though I just had my studio all set up, I'm actually been housing somebody in there for right now. I can't really pick him up because he doesn't like to be picked up, unfortunately. So, Mooka. Mooka. Hey. This is Mooka. I decided to name him Muka because Muka is the name of one of my favorite artists. Well, not necessarily, but he's so fast. He's so young and fast. So Muka right now is currently 5 months old. Ooh, sorry. And he has been quite a handful. I've never taken care of a kitten before. But usually 5 months old is their teenager adolescent stage, and he has so much energy. I don't know what to do with it. I applied for an adoption application, and at first they were gonna decline it because they realized that I didn't take my cat to her annual every year, but I took her to the vet every year because she had upper respiratory problems. And so they looked at the application and they were like, well, you did take her every year, so I guess it counts. It counts. And so I'm really happy that it went through, and now I have a small kitten to take care of. So that's why this video has been so short, because I at first didn't really want to film him yet, but the way that he has been just like roaming around the house, he's very vocal. It's hard not to have him in frame or have his voice somewhere. Like I can't hide him. So, I mean, yeah. But like I said before, I'm not a griffin. I'm not a mythical creature that holds one love and that's it. I can still grieve and hold love for another small creature in my life. And the thing about grief is that that grief doesn't exactly like leave you. It still is with you. It's in your heart somewhere, and it's tucked away. Not really, but it's there. It's not gone forever. And I know in my heart that Muka is not a replacement. He is here for companionship, because I live by myself, and living by yourself is just hard, especially since I'm just used to having at least like one other pair of eyes, or just like, I don't know, like being by myself is just hard. And I knew this was going to eventually happen, and I knew that I didn't really want to be alone. So, but as I'm going through this transition, I'm not like comparing Muka to Ruby, because Ruby had her own personality, had her own routine. She's different. She's obviously different from Muka. Muka has so much energy, but of course that can change like once he grows up. And it'll be interesting how he'll grow up. And also I'm planning on getting him a little sibling too, so he won't have to be by himself while I'm gone at work. And usually it's best to have adopt while they're still young if you want to have multiple cats. The other thing I'm learning is that he's getting into everything. Kitten stage means curiosity over everything, and he's very sweet and very cute, and I love him. I also forgot to finish my sentence on like, why did I name him Muka? Muka is one of my favorite historical artists. Alphonse Muka is a Czech artist that was famous for his depictions of women, and also his graphic design. And I really love his work because I guess there's just something about it that's very, well, I mean, like whimsical and like has so many like beautiful circular motifs, and also the fact that, I mean, like the way he does like draw women, like yeah, that's what I mean, like he doesn't like make them, you know, like he doesn't ignore like the curves and all the stuff. He actually embraces like anatomy, and I don't know, I just really like the way he draws women. And it's funny because I told mom, or like my mom, his name, and she's like, Mochi? And I'm like, no, 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 it Muka. And then she's like, Muka? And then I showed her his biography, and she was like, oh, yeah, I like his women. I'm like, yeah, same, I like his women. And if you ever do like look him up, yeah. I just remembered I have a book on some of his like work. Hang on one second. Yeah, Alphonse Mucha. He has like a lot of, yeah, this is like one of his like famous works of women, and like I like how he sort of has like this nice like detailed style, but also has like this deep dark outline when he wants to like push something forward. He did a lot of let's see. Ooh. Trying to find something that is safe for YouTube. Sorry. Oh yeah. He did a lot of like portraits of women. Also, he did some graphic design for like wine bottles and posters, and just like look at his flowers. His flowers are beautiful. I just love his work. So pretty. I mean, like I could just like flip through this book and just have a really good time with it, just by like look. I mean, like some of my inspiration for my bandanas come from just like looking through this book and looking at his shapes and the way he draws everything. Because back then, I mean, like there wasn't any digital. This was all hand done. Like he did this all by hand. Oh yeah, he did like champagne bottles. Like this was a design for a champagne bottle. Another design. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Yes. If you want to look at some of more of his work, please do, because his stuff is amazing. And I love it. I wanted to at least show you my process before I go, but or at least my not progress, not my not process, but progress. But this is how much I got for my pink lemonade moth bandana. And I'm now currently working on the Lily in the Valley one. I'm not sure how I feel about the snail shells lining the bandana, but the colors are coming out all right. I think it might be, it's not as like unified as I want it to be. Sorry. This must be how a single parent is like, because he's just, oh my god, come on. Right when I'm filming, he wants to like eat things. Like a baby. He's a baby. He's a child. Baby in question. The baby in question. He's a good boy. No worries. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Again, sorry it's really short. Hopefully the next video will be longer. I'm having a long weekend right now, because my birthday is coming up, and I gave myself a 4-day weekend. Woohoo! And then I'm gonna work 2 days and then have a 3-day weekend. Woohoo! Because it's July 4th. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you like my content and want to support me. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!